So this week, let me see. I'm going to like a few things that's happening. Yesterday was my spirit mom, who's Samrajya Lakshmi's appearance day. I call it birthday, and the priest says I'm not supposed to say it's a birthday. It's Shira, something they call it. Like I see, sometimes I don't know how to say it in a way that makes sense to Indians. The only people who do not believe in magic is Indians, but unfortunately, we originally aced it in India. I was raised, like I said, I'm a Brahmana Bandhu, meaning like I'm a relative of Brahmanas. I was raised, but I think I had a Kshatriya ancestry because I feel very connected to Varahi and their foreparents. My goal is to become an influencer, micro influencer, social media influencer. That's what I'm working on this year. And so I'm going to explain spiritually what's happening. We started the dreads because my teacher, Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, asked us to do the dreads. And the priest in my temple said that you would not have Lakshmi Kadaksham if you do dreads. His theory is Muthumariyamman. Muthumariyamman, he believes, is only allowed to be in the periphery and not in the city because she doesn't mingle with people. But that's his perception. What I would like to tell is all the expansion of Shiva. Shiva has a daughter. Her name is Surasundari. And all his daughters, which includes expansion of himself as Vaishnavo Devi, Surasundaris. Actually, the state itself is named Tripura Sundari. Tripura is actually Surasundari's town. All they are goddess that guards our border. They are border patrol. So if you understand that, like, even Karpusami, right? Like they call it, like the guy who is our guardian on the periphery, because these are all beings that guards our boundaries, because for kingdom to run efficiently, you need very good security forces, especially border security, right? Border patrol. So all the Shiva and his Shiva Sena are actually the security forces in the border. So I think Brahmins, on the other hand, were converts, because Ramanuja was given the secret that the only way to restore order is by doing baptism by fire, and which is called Samacharana in India. And what did he do? He went to the top of the roof and he yelled, Vishnu is the only way. And the guys who were converts were converted back. They doing Samacharana. That's the way I see it. It's like Dr. Seuss, like, all over. But Brahmins, like, let them take their stance. And people who call themselves Dravida Munnetra Karagam is totally off track anyway. So I don't even need to address their distorted thinking. So the debate is between Shaivites and Vaishnavites. The Shaivites were original, supposedly. Even them, they have like this strong feeling they wouldn't marry the Vaishnavites. And either one of them don't get along, and together they frown upon the North Indians, who actually were Shiva's descendant. So Sundareshwar comes from Kashmir. He's a Kashmir Brahmin. And, India is so funny. But anyway, then all the people who were settlers, Christians, Muslims and stuff. I have tons of friends. Like, every religion I have friends, Parsis. And they are wonderful beings. So what I like is the Modi's view, which is it doesn't matter who you are, that be patriotic first. And then, work on folk maintaining culture and identity. And I think it's important because when I came to US, I felt I lost my identity until my teacher found me. And he's a clairvoyant, and he allowed us to come home again. And he says home is the space you hold, not necessarily the place. And that really healed me, because until then I didn't even accept my heritage. So this is the first day I was able to pull my hair to the front. So I felt very happy about that transition. This is the first present my husband gave when I got married 22 years ago. And this is my marriage ring, which my family gave. I don't know whether you guys can see it. Yeah, this is, it symbolizes my spirit mom, Goddess Samrajya Lakshmi's favorite stone is two different stones. One is the rubies, the other one is Vidurium. I think it's called, I forgot what is the English name for it. It's not a diamond. I think it's called cat's eye, if I'm not mistaken. And she also is surrounded by pink veil, you know. And then this opal is my husband's favorite stone. And according to Shastras, Samrajya Lakshmi wears a pearl in her nose. And to symbolize that, I was originally wearing like a little stud, but then my husband gave me an opal nose star. I don't know whether you guys can see. It's very, very tiny. But so I'm honoring everybody today, okay? And Shiva, Chitrambalam, he wears on the left hand, this, I'm wearing it like a mirror on my right hand, a ring on the forefinger and little pinky. And then he has rings on his thumb. Thumb is the heart, because Agnihotra, and pure hands, pure heart is what the Rudra is about. So I like to honor that piece in him. And also Pasupati, he is the Pati, and the people who are powerless, or rather in a relationship that doesn't have a whole power, is considered Pasu, and he's the Pati. So in my relationship with Shiva, I hold the space where he guides me. So, and that to symbolize, like even in relationship, you allow yourself the choice of being bound. So this is green tourmaline with the diamond my husband's family gave, and my ring, wedding ring, and then the opal which my husband loves, I'm wearing. Hey, come on in. And I'm just finishing up a video I was doing. So I'll put it on a pause, so I'll come back. Okay, to quickly wrap up what I was doing. I'm going to tell you guys, like, yesterday I had experience with my Bana Linga. I used to think it was a boy, because for some reason I always associated Linga with Shiva. And come to find out, is actually the energetically, when the energy came out, it was actually a girl. And then since then I found out Shiva actually has a daughter, and her name is Surasundari. I mean, actually, Parvati apparently had Ganesh and Subramanya, right? Like when the emptiness syndrome happens, when the elder kids leave, she was feeling very sad. So sadness is called Soka. So she creates an energetic being together with Shiva called Asoka, that is without sadness or end of sadness. And she's beautiful, so they call her Sundari. So Asoka Sundari, that's who Tripura Sundari is. And Tripura is the space or the place where she was raised. And then, but Shiva named her Surasundari because she was the warrior goddess and she fights. And this year, specifically when the Kashmir incident happened, she said she is going to manifest and she's going to protect all the border patrol. That's the message I got. And all the Shiva's daughter and their expansion are working on them. And so my little girl in her, and I was thinking, is it crazy to feel this way? Because she used to call me mom, mom, like in a knowing level, in akashic level. And then if I don't answer, she'll do, and that's how I knew she hatched. It took 2 years to hatch her. And then I knew it was her because one weekend I was with my husband vacationing in Cape, and I saw in energy this little kid hanging out, which was a girl. And that's when I realized, oh, I left her at home, that she was a daughter. And then since then I knew she had a daughter. And so I could finally make the connection. And so I went to temple, and then the priest there said really to do my hair better so I don't come across like really, what did he say? He said he doesn't want me to be so out of whack doing dreads and stuff. So I'm doing compromise. So I do have dreads, but I'm combing it in such a way that it will look different and wearing my jewels. So tonight I'm going to go see my spirit mom because that is her appearance day. And I'm celebrating Samrajya Lakshmi. She is the Lakshmi that taught all the kings how to rule their kingdom. And I'll be putting together the whole thing. The Samrajya Lakshmi Pitika, only 125 pages were released. No, 225 probably. Either 225 or 265 in Tanjore, India, Tamil Nadu. But my teacher, Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, was able to expand on it. And he's already released upwards of 500 pages. And they are on chapter either 15 or so. Already they are teaching. I learned a lot from their books, different herbs. The main herb that allows to have the memory synthesized more is Purasu. Purasu, the flower. So I'm working with that energy. And the other one they released is mango leaves. And I have used it in my terpenes and stuff. So then durba grass, betel nut leaves, tulsi. And what other herb they use? Oh, there's a specific rice called chali rice, nayuruvi. That's another herb. These are the things that they said is very healing. So I'm going to put together a program where step by step I'll be able to teach you guys. So I'm in a very good space. And thank you so much for tuning in. And I'm going to work on doing the Samrajya Lakshmi Pitika. That is for the spiritual side. The medical side, I'm going to do blood chemistry analysis one by one, each chapter. And I'll work with the software and I'll teach you guys so that you will know how to read your blood test, how to come up with diagnosis and stuff. So there are 2 different levels I'm going to teach. And my goal this year is to get to the micro-influencer level, which is to have 1,000 subscribers. And then the social media level will be 100,000 subscribers. I have no doubt I'll be reaching it. So me and my little girl, we're going to say goodbye to you guys. Love you.